If you've ever found praying with kids to be maybe intimidating or just something you quickly do before a meal, then this video is for you. If you're a parent, praying with your child is such a great way to help your child start developing a sense of spirituality, faith, and connection to God. And whether you pray every day at a meal with your child, or you've never prayed with your kids and want to start but really aren't sure how, here are 5 tips for making prayer a regular part of your family routine. Tip number 1, keep it simple. When introducing prayer to kids, keep it simple and age appropriate. Use language and concepts they can understand and relate to. Here on Sundays in Canvas Kids, we remind our 0 to 5-year-olds every single week that Jesus wants to be their friend forever. And prayer is just like talking to that friend, even though we can't see him. It's as simple as that. So keep it simple. Tip number 2, make it fun. Praying can be a fun and interactive experience. Encourage your kids to participate by having them share what they're thankful for, or where they need help, or even better, ask who in their life they want to pray for. Get creative, go shopping together, and pick out a family prayer journal you can decorate at home, and then write down some prayers together. You can also have a special family walk you take outside when you pray. The possibilities are endless. Whatever works for your family, remember to keep it fun. Tip number 3, be consistent. This is a big one, as children really thrive off of consistency in so many aspects of their lives. Pick a time and make prayer a regular part of your family routine. You can incorporate it into bedtime, before you leave the house for the day, or maybe even when you're driving in the car. Whatever time works best for your family, be as consistent as possible. Tip number 4, encourage questions. Your kids might have questions about prayer. Who are they praying to? Can God really hear them? What if their prayer doesn't get answered? Encourage them to ask questions and explore their own beliefs. And if you don't know the answer, that's okay. Being real is way more important than being right. So relieve yourself of the pressure of knowing it all. When a question is asked and maybe you're unsure of how to answer it, tell them you should do some research and work on figuring out the answer together. But then make sure to actually follow through and do just that. Questions are a really big part of our faith that we don't want to shame, ignore, or even shy away from. So encourage all the questions. Tip number 5, lead by example. Kids learn by example, so make sure you're modeling the behavior you want to see in your kids. Instead of having them pray all the time, take turns praying together. But also make sure to have your own time of prayer and let them see you living out your own faith. A good prayer life and deep faith is caught more than it's taught. If you want your children to have a meaningful prayer life, it starts with you leading the way. Keep it simple, make it fun, be consistent, encourage questions, and lead by example. I want you to choose one of these 5 tips and make it a goal to practice it for the next month. After you're done doing that, maybe move on to another one. Keep doing this, and I know that you'll start creating a culture of prayer in your family and in the life of your child.